me right now, just make sure your name tag's face towards me so I can see them. And then the ones on that side, you guys could leave it parallel with your desk. You guys okay with that? Alright, so I'm going to pass these out. And so you guys are going to have to fold these hot dog style and just write your name so I know who each and every one of you are. So here you go. Alright, so I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to write your name, get it all situated, have it on your desk so I can see all of your guys' names. Let's see, Sandra's ready. Is that right, Sandra? Let's see, anyone else? So I'm waiting for everyone to finish.
Do you guys need pencils?
You guys are in 3rd grade, right?
Yeah.
3rd grade? Okay.
Do you guys need pencils? Do you need pencils?
Yeah.
Right there, on the table.
Oh, okay. You guys have pencils here, or you guys need a pencil? No. Got one? Here. You guys will need a pencil throughout the rest of the lesson. So, alright, so guess what we're learning today? Who can guess? Anyone? Any volunteers? Yes, Michaela? Is it Michaela? Alright, Michaela, what do you think we're going to learn today? About what? Math! You're absolutely correct. So, before we jump right into the lesson, I want to go over a few cues that I use. So, at my old school, I think you guys all know the 1, 2, 3 eyes on me, right? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 eyes on me. Let's practice it. 1, 2, 3 eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Perfect. Alright, so over here you guys will see I have a little sheet right here. So this will be your math notes. This will be your guide throughout this lesson I'm going to teach you guys. So before I continue on, I'll pass these out and we will dive right into the lesson. Here you go. So you're the only one here today?
Other people who are here are in
Oh, I see. Quinny, is that your name? And we have Casey here. Alright. And then we have Leonard. Alright. So, are we missing one? Are we missing any papers? Oh, you don't have one? I'm so sorry. Oh, you don't have your math notes, do you? Let's see. Here you go. Is it Mansell? Oh, Manuel. Oh, I see. I see your issue. Alright, no problem. No problem at all. Yes! Leonardo, I'm so sorry. As you guys can tell, gotta start with names. I'll know your names within 5 minutes, okay? Once I start calling on you guys and I get the rhythm, I'll know all you guys' names, okay? That's all my fault. It's not your fault. It's not your handwriting. It's me, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. So, you guys know, you guys are Rocketeers, so my standard today is Rocketeers will be able to interpret products of whole numbers and be able to classify products into groups of objects. So, what do you guys think we need to know in order to dive into this lesson? I'll give you a hint. It's on your paper. It's on your paper. So, yes, Angel. Products. So what? Do you know what a product is? No. So who knows what a product is? Anybody? All right. You guys don't know what a product is. That's okay. So a product is a. So when you get a factor, which we'll dive into what a factor is. So you get two factors. So there are two things you multiply together. You know a multiplication problem, right? Everyone know what a multiplication problem is? Good. All right. So in a multiplication problem, we have two numbers multiplying each other, right? And whatever you get after you multiply, that is your product. So that's also known as the answer to your multiplication problem. Everyone with me still? Everyone with me? Good. All right, Crystal, you still with me? Good. All right. And what else is on your next sheet? So I'm going to hit this. I think it should give us factors. Oh, we went in a different order. So factors, as you guys can see. So you guys should be taking notes while I'm going over this. So on your paper, you should already have products already filled out. And so we have factors here. So anyone who didn't see the answer on the board, who can tell me what a factor is? Who can tell me what a factor, or from my explanation? Anybody? Cassandra, do you know what a factor is? No. Okay, so a factor is the, oh, Angel, do you know?
It is numbers you multiply together to get another number.
Yeah, exactly as so. Did you get it from my PowerPoint? Yeah, that's good. You're being resourceful. I like that. So I think my next one will be product. We all know what a product is, right? So we're going to jump into another one. So which is whole numbers. So you got, who has heard of whole numbers before? Raise your hand if you guys know what are whole numbers. Anyone heard of that? Whole numbers? Good. So Nick, do you know what a whole number is?
Numbers that anyone can count that aren't negative fractions in.
Or do you know what that word says?
No.
Oh, okay, that's okay. I'll help you out. This says decimals. So do you guys know what a decimal is? So if you guys don't know what a decimal is, that's okay. So I'll give you guys an example. So a decimal, if you guys haven't heard, you guys know money, right? When we're dealing with money, we have, let's say you have $1 and you have 10 cents. Who knows how to write that? Who knows how to write that? Angel, how do you write that?
We write it with a number in the beginning and then a dot and the.
Yes. So that dot we're talking about is your decimal, right? So anytime you see a dot, that is not a whole number, okay? So I'll give you guys another example. Tell me if this number is a whole number. -1. Crystal, is -1 a whole number? No, why isn't it a whole number?
It's because -1 doesn't make sense and it counts as 0.
And what's our definition of whole number?
Whole number is a number that aren't negative fractions or
Or decimals, right? So -1, is that a negative number? Is -1 a negative? Yeah, so it can't be a whole number, right? Alright, so we got that concept going on. If everyone agrees with me, give me, or if you guys get the concept, give me a thumbs up. If you guys get the concept of whole number, give me a thumbs up. Manuel, you get it? You understand? Good. Leonardo, you understand? Good. Great. I'm glad you guys are with me. Alright, so let's dive right into the next part. Equation. How many of you guys heard of equation? Raise your hand. How many of you guys heard of equation? Equation. Alright, oh. Queenie, tell me what's an equation.
Equation is like two numbers like you use operations to make them into.
I'm glad you put it in your own words. That's absolutely correct. So good. Alright, everyone else agree with that? You guys all understand what equation is? If you guys don't understand what equation is, I also have it right here. Mathematical statement that shows numbers equating to each other. You guys all know what equating is? Everyone understand that? If you understand, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you guys understand. Good, 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 good. Alright, so we're going to dive right in. We're going to dive right into this. So, 4 times 7. We're going to start real slow. We're going to start simple. 4 times 7. So, who knows what 4 times 7 is? Good. Okay, let's say it together. What's 4 times 7?
28.
28. Great. So, who knows how to make this into a word problem? Angel, how do you think you're going to make this into a word problem?
Turn 4 into a word and then 7 into a word and then into.
Yeah. So, I'm going to show you guys my step-by-step process on how to make this into a word problem. So, first one, of course, is my question. I'm going to ask, how can we make this into a word problem, which I just asked you, right? And then I have a little picture right here for, I'm a visual learner, so I need a picture to see how this works out. So you guys can see, what are these called? You guys see like a line across, Angel, what is that? What are we,
Rows.
rows, right? Yeah, rows. And then we have another line going down. What is that, Cassandra?
Columns.
It's columns, right? So that's how I see it. So I see rows and columns, right? So when I see my rows and columns, so how many rows and columns do I have? So let's start off with rows. How many rows do I have? Angel, how many rows?
4.
I have 4 rows, right? So it matches with my problem, right? So I have 4 right there. How many columns do I have? New friend right there. What's your name? Kevin?
There are 7 columns.
Yeah, 7 columns, right? So you guys all see that. So me, when I was your age, I had to have it visually. So in order to see my problem, I gotta see this. So before I'll be like, 4 times 7, what is that? I'm still struggling with my multiplication problem, so I'm gonna go ahead and count all the boxes, right? So I'm gonna count the boxes. But to go into the matter at hand, first step I say is find the product, right? We find the product, so we get a picture that matches up. So I'll find my 4 rows of 7 columns, right? So I'll make sure that my product and picture match up. So I'll have, as you guys said, 28 boxes, right? You guys can count all of them, there's 28 boxes. So my second step, I would say, is, where'd that picture go? All right, so I would say, I would use one of the factor. So any of these numbers, I'll use 4 or the 7. I'll use that and classify it into a group or a group size. It's up to you, but I like to start with group. So I'm gonna say I have 4 groups of something, right? So let's start easy. We'll say I'll start with rows. So I'll say I have 4 rows of, and then I'll go to my third step. My third step, which is I'll use the remaining factor as a subgroup. So my subgroup, I will use, as we said, what did I say, Cassandra? What did I say as my subgroup? So I said 4 rows, right? What do you think my subgroup will be? From what? Yes, it would be 7, but what word would I use? Do you remember? I said identified rows and then identified columns, right? So I'll say I have 4 rows of 7 columns, or I could say 4 rows of 7 desks, right? Would that work? That works, right? So I'll show you guys my example. So my example, so 4 step, write the story. Because you have your words, you have your 2 factors, you have your group, and your subgroup, right? So you guys can see on number 3, it says use the remaining factor as a subgroup. Candy, desk, students, players, whatever you like, right? You could be creative. So I'll give you an example of my word problem. So it says in a classroom, there are 4 rows of desks and 7 desks in each row. How many desks are in the classroom? Does the problem work out? Cassandra, question. No question? You want to answer it, huh? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Answer it. 28. 28 what? 28 desks, right? So you guys all know in a word problem, you guys need your unit, right? Everyone know that?
Yeah.
So if you guys just say 28, that's not your answer, right? Teacher's gonna mark it wrong. They'll be like, what do I have 28 of, right? All right, so you guys all ready to practice? You guys all ready to try some? Is everyone with me? Give me a thumbs up. Everyone with me? Great, you guys are doing so good. All right, so on your sheet below, you guys will have practice problems. It'll be 4 times 4, 6 times 3, 9 times 7. So we'll do this together. So 4 times 4, who can make this into a word problem from the example I give? Manuel.
16. Like.
Yeah, so 16 is the answer.
Yeah, you have to put it in the word problem.
Yeah, so how do you make 4 times 4 into a word problem? Just make it into a word problem.
16 because 4 is the 4.
Yeah, so so I'm asking to make 4 times 4 into a word problem. You know what I just did earlier where I said there are 4 rows of 7 desks? Yeah, so all we have to do is convert that into words. So we have a problem that we could answer later. Do you know how to make that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead, give it a try. You want me to get back to you?
No.
You want Angel? Okay, hold on. Let's give Nick a try. Go ahead, Nick.
4 columns and 4 rows.
4 columns, 4 rows. Is that a word problem though? You gotta write a story, right? You gotta make a story. So if I say I have 4 columns, 4 rows, right? People will be like, what's the problem, right? You have to create a problem so they could answer, right? We need to create something. We need to ask a question, right? So you want to give it another shot, or you want another friend to try?
I think maybe I can think about it and then.
I'll get back to you. You want me to do that? Sure, I'll get back to you. Angel.
There were 4 rows of set. There were 4 rows and 4